Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to another episode in the Funny Trades and Scam Attempts series. Now if you aren't familiar with what this series is, I'll do a little quick introduction. Essentially what it is a short compilation every single episode of different screenshots of trades, scam attempts, funny outpost listings and just generally funny trading orientated things. If you'd like to submit your own screenshots of this series, then there will be a link to my Discord down below in which there is a whole section dedicated to it. You can also submit it to me on Twitter via DMs or just a public post with my @ in it. And again, the link to that will be in the description below. The only thing I ask is that you censor out the name to prevent witch hunts which have happened in the past. Again, the witch hunts are definitely not my intention when making these videos. So if you do submit a funny trade or scam attempt, please do censor the name. Thank you. So I guess that means without further ado, we can get straight into the first trade of the episode. And this is probably one of the funniest trades I've seen in a while. So this person was offering on this person's unusual noble amassment of hats. They put in a taunt for the medic, a taunt for the heavy, a square dance taunt, and a bucket of chicken taunt. Wait, it's probably not even called bucket of chicken, it doesn't matter. Along with a anger and a brotherhood of arms, both of which are gold painted. So, I'm not sure what the effect on the noble amassment of hats was, but let's keep in mind it's an all-class unusual. At the very least, it's going to be like at least, I don't know, 15, 20 or so keys. I don't know the effect, so I can't give an accurate price, but it's pretty expensive, it's an unusual. So the chat says, that are 40. Are you joking? No, see in shop. Also, TF2 shop. So this is a classic mistake a lot of new players make in that the TF2 store prices are remotely accurate, and so like the Brotherhood of Arms could be like $10 when in reality it's worth like 6 refined. So this poor person has probably invested like $40 into the game thinking he can buy an unusual when in reality he's got like 1 to 2 keys worth of items. I just thought it was pretty funny. Like, he has no idea that there's a whole separate economy on backpack.tf and stuff like that. He just thought, you know what, I've paid $40, which means it's worth $40. I just thought that was pretty funny. So next up we have a backpack.tf classifieds listing of a Screaming Tiger Spentwell Spirits. As many of you know, this is a demo man taunt and the person is selling for 49 keys. However, the description on the trade is a bit more questionable. Medic Unusual Taunt, FX Screaming Tiger. This is the pure price, item price is 64 keys. There is a small issue that it isn't a medic taunt, and it is indeed a demo man taunt. Like, can you imagine if the medic just poured out like a grenade and a bottle of beer and just started chugging them? It would be so out of character and so weird. And next up, we're actually heading over to TF2 Outpost. We've had Steam, Backpack.tf, now over to TF2 Outpost. And this is someone, it's not a scam attempt, it's more of a funny trade. It's someone that doesn't really understand how unusual trading works. So they're looking to buy an unusual for the pyro. I've actually completely forgotten what that hat's called. But nonetheless, they're offering 3 keys, a reclaimed, 3 refined, and a strange Blutsauger. The description of the trade says, I am buying any quick sell unusuals for a 50% off. If you have any unusuals you don't need, just sell them to me for 4 keys. Thanks. I mean, that's, you know, they're being honest, you don't have to sell them for 4 keys. There's just something about this screenshot that's so sweet. It's like they don't understand that unusuals are worth at the very least 8 keys. Like, why would you quick sell it for 8 keys when you could sell it for 3 keys, 3 ref, a reclaimed and a strange Blutsauger, you know? Like, I just find it really sweet because it reminds me of when I first started trading and I'd try to buy unusuals for like really low amounts. Like, my first few outpo trades are just laughable. I find them quite funny and it's just sweet to look back on. It's definitely a learning experience for all these new traders, learning how much unusuals are actually worth. This next one, however, is slightly more cynical. This person's offering for 2 keys and a safe and sound with the caption, accepts pleases you many items, pleases accept. I mean, it's just such a detailed reason on why this person should give up 2 and a bit keys for no reason. I just never really understood that mentality that when people beg for items, they say, you have a lot of items, please give me this. It's like, no, just because you have a lot of items, it doesn't mean he should just give it away to someone who's not prepared to work for it. But nonetheless, I don't think this person actually gave away their items no matter how many pleases were given. Alright then, so this next one is a decline trade offer from an OP skin spot. As many of you know, the OP skin scam method is running large. There's a video on my channel explaining what the OP skin scam method is, and you know, stuff like that. Essentially, scammers will say, can you trade your item to OP skins so they can verify it can be sold? and the OP skins bot isn't a real OP skins bot. It takes your items and you never see them again. However, this one was slightly less convincing. This is from OP skins bot number 56. The caption of this trade is, "We Drowall I teams," and trade off over 2 unusuals. So I have used OP skins a couple times, and I can vouch for the fact that that isn't actually what a real OP skins caption says. Like, I can vouch for that personally. That's just not what it says, so I think that was a scam method personally. And guys, this last one is another one of those ones where it's not really a real scam method. There's nothing malicious. It's just funny. It's like, obviously someone who's inexperienced. They're offering 2 hats for this person's legendary lid, and I'm going to assume it's below backpack.tf price. The caption of the trade reads, "Your hat is level 77. The twice hat that I proposed to you is level 72. You can do a little effort." No idea what "you can do a little effort" means, but what I'm assuming is that this person thinks that there's not an economy in Team Fortress 2 and it's all based on levels, so 2 level 72s add up to 144, which is more than 77, so that means the trade should be made. Like, that's the only logical assumption I can make, because "you can do a little effort" definitely is not very insightful to me. But guys, that is just about it for this video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching guys, and peace.